Hello you guys, thank you for joining me for another Christmas decorating video. Today we'll be decorating one of my favorite areas, the fireplace. I'm going to start by taking down some of the pictures that I keep up there just so we have a clean slate to work with. The wreath that I'm using was purchased from Home Depot last year. It's pre-lit and really pretty with some fake snow and red berries. I love adding it over the fireplace. Next, I'm going in with the stocking holders that I actually purchased from Dollarama a few years ago. For the fireplace, I usually like to stick with a white, red, and gold color scheme, so most of the decorations are in those colors. I'll be adding some garland in as a bit of a backdrop behind the stocking holders. This one is really pretty with some pine cones and red berries. I purchased it at Dollarama as well. And for a little bit of something extra on the mantle, I'm adding in some nutcrackers between the stocking holders. As I mentioned in some of my previous Christmas decorating videos, I really like nutcrackers for Christmas time, and I'm trying to start up a little collection. And of course we have to add some twinkle lights as well. I always think that they add a little bit of extra magic and they're going to look so pretty with all of the other lit decorations. If you happen to watch my last living room and kitchen Christmas decorating videos, you'll know that I left my floating candles up from Halloween. But to make them a little bit more Christmassy, I decided to tie red bows onto all of them, and I absolutely love the way that it looks. I feel like I've used quite a few red bows in my decorations this year, so I feel like these tie in perfectly with the overall look. I'll have the floating candles that I used as well as the red ribbon linked down below. And the best part is you get to use a wand to turn the candles on, making it even more magical. Now let's start adding in some more decorations. I'm going to start by taking this old cake stand and adding some Christmas fabrics over it. This will just give a little bit more height to some of my decorations. I have these really cute Santa and snowman decorations in white and gold, and I think they tie in really nicely with the rest of the decorations. We've had these Christmas tree candles in our family for as long as I can remember, and I don't think we've ever actually lit them, but I'm going to place them here because I feel like they go really well. This wooden season's greetings sign as well as the gold deer were also purchased from Dollarama. I have a mini Christmas tree as well that I decided to set up by my fireplace. This is another purchase from Walmart a couple years ago. I got it on clearance for only $40. It's a pre-lit tree, which makes things very convenient, and the setup is really easy as well. This cute Santa with snowshoes was another thrift store find from a few years ago. I love checking the thrift stores around Christmas time. I found some of my favorite decorations there over the years. Now it's time to decorate the little tree. I'm going for a red and gold look. I'm starting by adding on some little red and gold ornaments. I really wanted to add some red bows onto my mini tree this year. I've been seeing this trend all over and I absolutely love it. I like to tie my own bows. It's really easy to do, and I will link the red ribbon that I use down below. I absolutely love how the little tree came together. It's quite simple, but I feel like it's so classy. I also finished it off by adding a gold star to the top. Let's take a look at how the fireplace turned out altogether. I'm quite happy with how this year's Christmas fireplace turned out. I might add some more decorations as the weeks go on, but for now, this is how we're leaving it. I wanted to finish off this video by sharing one of my favorite recipes. This isn't a Christmas recipe, but it is one of my favorite and most used recipes and is perfect for a cozy morning. So today we'll be making some protein pancakes. We're going to start by adding some flour, your favorite protein powder, some baking powder, and salt. Then I'm going to add some maple syrup, some water, some cinnamon, and some vanilla. This recipe is super easy to make, and like I said, I make it all the time. I'll have the exact ingredients and quantities listed down below if you want to make it yourself. I always double the recipe so that I can place the leftover batter in the fridge over a couple days and just make it over a few mornings. I feel like it's so much more fun cooking when the kitchen is all decorated for Christmas. I find myself wanting to spend so much more time in there. Once the batter is all mixed up, I'm just heating some olive oil in a pan on medium heat, and then we can start adding our batter in once the oil is ready. And of course, I always need to add chocolate chips to mine, but this step is totally optional. I'm someone who likes my pancakes a little bit more on the crispy side, fluffy in the middle, but more crispy on the edges. Let me know how you like your pancakes, light and fluffy or crispy. Once the pancakes are done, you can add whatever toppings you like. I always like to add a lot of berries. I'll be using raspberries and blueberries today. Another topping that I never skip when it comes to pancakes is canned coconut milk. It may seem a little weird, but I absolutely love it, and it is a healthier alternative to whipped cream. To get the coconut milk to thicken up a little bit like this, you just want to leave the can in the fridge. And then of course we're topping everything off with some maple syrup, and our pancakes are ready to eat. Let me know if you try this recipe. It is so easy to make and it tastes so good. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how your decorating is going so far. I hope you're all enjoying the beginning of the holiday season, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.